Got it the wrong way.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe if you just flip the board, you silly old... Never mind.
Silly old fart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
See whether you're a little slow on the uptake.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I couldn't see.
Hey, OJ and Deb here.
And Superstar Raven.
Oh yes,
Welcome to Coffee Walks and Whatever,
we're just two old fogies living the dream.
and sharing our retired life. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Not before coffee. My new Father's Day mug.
And it's
Early.
empty.
Early Father's Day mug.
And it's empty.
And it's empty, yeah. Imagine that. And it's a beautiful day. It's windy, but
It's a beautiful breezy day.
it is a breezy day, but it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
That way it keeps me cool, because you know I'm cool. And today we're going to work on this little deck here, and we'll see where it leads us from there. I mowed the grass this morning
Already?
because we were having coffee, our first cup of coffee, and I noticed Pam, our neighbor, she mowed the front of our place. So I thought, well, I better go out and get the rest mowed. So I went and mowed the rest, and then I went behind her place, mowed hers. See? Neighbors. Gotta be neighborly.
I just have to look up above you
She
here.
just loves this
I
lattice
do.
behind us.
I looked out the window this morning and said,
Oh, that's beautiful.
it's still beautiful.
Because we're beautiful people.
Okay, it's time
So,
for another cup of coffee
I think
before
so.
work. Not perfect. Close enough, though, don't you think?
Yep.
It's just for the barbecue.
Yeah, well, you can't have the sauces go in the wrong direction.
Want to dance?
I love to dance.
Oh, I got dirt on it.
Oh!
Oh, that's it.
Okay. There she is, right in her glory. She's not sweeping, she's raking. So, we were going to have our barbecue over there, so we brought a bunch of gravel in to level out some pallets to put the barbecue on. Well,
Now we're not going to
no, we're not going. We're going to put the barbecue over there.
So I'm
And she's
leveling
leveled the
Maybe.
patio blocks in.
There's
Okay.
way too much gravel over here.
Yeah.
Filling holes.
And that way it makes a nice clean spot for
Putting our table.
putting our table and stuff. Things and stuff.
Raven, stop digging.
And Raven was trying to level up too. She's down there digging or something. Yeah.
There you go, starting another project without me.
Got it the wrong way.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe if you just flip the board, you silly old... Never mind.
Silly old fart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
See whether you're a little slow on the uptake.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I couldn't see. Also, we got our son to come over and help put the barbecue into place. I think it should come a little bit this way, but you
I
know,
got a little,
it'll be fine.
I
Oh,
got a little R2D2 going there.
yeah, he's making chicken in there.
Charcoal.
Charcoal, yeah. I wondered where all the smoke was coming from. Didn't realize he'd
Blaming
turned that on.
my gas barbecue, but no.
Why are you burning a lot of stuff off that thing? Then I realized it was that one.
She's talking about silly old fart.
Hey, never mind. Back to work, you.
Everybody needs a good old fart.
What is it, break time?
No.
It is for me.
Yeah, take a load off your mind. There we go.
I know we put all of this money into buying lumber, and then we decided to use a couple of pallets for a little bit of a deck here. But it sure looks better with the barbecue off of that one. I think it'll be nice to have this second level coming down into the pergola. And let's look the other way. Isn't that lovely? Just lovely. And careful now. So he has to build this nifty little triangle box. And then go from there. No, it's I don't know. I never was good at geometry, so I don't know what that's called. I guess I still need to carve out some dirt so we can find room for the support underneath there. Then he's going to build a new little piece in here, another box, and then between the two, a bit of a bridge that will be on a bit of a slope because that is higher than this, and we can't go any higher here. So we'll see how that works out. Raven and I are just having a nice little coffee break here while he continues his work. Second pot is on though.
Good thing.
He said, I think it's a 2-pot kind of day. Too many angles or?
Brain work.
Too much brain work, yep. It's looking good though.
Well, I'm working on the deck over here. And she's working on the next spot. Found a mini spike. Yeah. I guess there's no getting out of doing this today, I guess. I guess there's always a way to get out of things.
You don't want to get
I
out
know.
of it. You want it done.
Done. Then I can drink coffee all day long.
Ha.
And do that anyways.
Who believes that? Yeah, you drink coffee all day, but you also, in between work.
Yeah.
Second pot of coffee wasn't ready, so we're just kind of putting boards here to figure out how we're doing this. As long as he knows what he's doing. But we will have to have a bit of a slope, almost like a very shallow inclined ramp going from that deck to here, somehow. He's doing his fancy
angles.
fancy edge board like he did on that part. Wish it would stay this color, but we did buy stain that I need to do. But they say you need to let the board sit for a while before staining, so that's why we didn't do the staining in the fall. And it's sitting in the house waiting. Isn't this nifty? All of his angles. It is really windy out.
It's windy.
But the deck is coming along nicely. Stop for a quick coffee and then back to work. And before we do this section, I'm bringing more gravel in. This would be kind of hard to get it in here after. Coffee break for me and Raven again. We'll just watch him work. Must be almost coffee time for him again.
Coffee time, I think.
Good idea. It's been a bit. And he's back to work. Let's see how it's looking.
Too warm with the jacket, too cold without a jacket, so.
Unless you're sitting in the sun. So windy. But isn't it beautiful? I think we have figured out it'll be a shallow step, but we are going to put a step down rather than trying to angle the bridge.
Not good for the fires up north, that's for sure. This way.
Well, unless it blows it back. Yeah. It's not as smoky here. but it's probably because of the wind. Last board going on there, except that little space in there.
Yeah.
The view from the house. And now that he's got this part almost done, it just makes me wonder if... Well, my original plan was to have a deck across the front. Across the front of the shed, but then we decided the barbecue was going to go there. We weren't sure that would work, but since we're taking a step down, I don't know. We could go have a deck all the way across from 6x6 to 6x6 and have another place to sit. What do you think?
We'd run out of places to sit.
Never run out of places to sit and have coffee. But it would look nice, and the whole pergola would be a sunken room. He's trying to ignore me. I'm not sure why. I mean, look over here. He got carried away buying lumber, so why not use it, right? Right. It looks beautiful.
Sorry. You make me sneeze.
Another work of art,
A
right?
work of art.
Beautiful. I love
Are you gonna dance?
No, I don't.
Come on,
No.
Come on.
When this is all done.
you can dance. Come on.
No, I don't
Oh
do that.
yeah.
I don't do that. But given any more thought to this idea?
No. One idea at a time.
What idea? Here, look. I'm gonna show my
She got an owie. Wild driver that she is,
Well,
she hit her hand into the corner of the garage.
Show them the tight maneuver I have to make
Yeah.
with the wheelbarrow there, and I just cut a little too close and
Yeah.
see how it looks. Ouch! There. It hurts.
Muffy. You just want to be like me.
I think I'm gonna look, like I said, I'm gonna look like I
Give me a left hook.
give me a left hook, but I can't even make a fist now. It hurts.
Well, that's because you give me the left hook.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna sit and have
I'm
coffee.
gonna sit with Raven for a little
Okay.
while inside. Well, we have used up pretty much all the gravel we have at the back. And I think we've used him up. It is quitting time for today. And this is what we have. All caffeined out, yeah. Ready for some food maybe. So I think we have agreed upon that whole area there where the gravel ends is another little deck. And that means where we put the barbecue, we need to pull it back out of there. Pull out the patio blocks.
Story of my life.
What was that?
Story of my life. Let's do it twice.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the first YouTuber to do things more than once.
I know.
But I know we keep revamping the plan here, but I just think it just keeps getting better and better.
And then we'll figure out how that roof goes after we get.
Yes, I don't even know if we talked about that, but there's going to be a metal roof above the barbecue area. He's got a board up there trying to figure out the angle just enough so that water drains off the back and gives a little bit of shelter for the barbecue and maybe a little bit for him. So we'll see. But that's, yes, you need to do some figuring, but that is it for now. Bye-bye.